Hi, my name is Felipe Gregorio and I'm a computer science student. Today I'm going to talk about the release engineering process in Netflix. The reason I have chosen Netflix for this essay is because it's a company based on technology. Uh, since before it was a streaming service, the company was about selling DVDs online and renting DVDs online. And when the market changes, the company changes too and gave to the customer what they really needed and what was the best in the market. And also it's a company that's part of my day and produce movies and series that I watch, and it's a company that I would like to work, and those are the reasons I have chosen this company. So doing this essay was really interesting because in the research I found many content about made by the Netflix itself, sharing the process they use and opening the code they use. Basically, one of the goals of the company for the future is like having open source for the community as all and as a whole benefits from the work of the company, and that's like a really nice thing to see in a worldwide company these days. So nowadays the IT services for Netflix are reference in the market, but it hasn't always been this way. By 2012, the IT services in the company was critical, and any change or deployment would take days to weeks. And nowadays, all those processes take like hours, and the teams are very efficient and independent. And the basic culture of Netflix is about freedom and responsibility. Responsibility, and we can see that by the concepts they adopted for this process. One of those concepts is the software lifecycle. It's basically divides this process in many responsibilities, and each one of those responsibilities has an owner. And it makes easier this process because each owner will know how to fix the problems and the bugs in the area. Those responsibilities are design, develop, test, deploy, operate, and support. Another thing is interesting is that Netflix adopted the DevOps concept. It's basically operate what you build, and that makes the process of operating and fixing possible bugs that appears in the operation easier, because the people who developed those software is there operating. The full cycle developers is another concept adopted by Netflix. In this concept, the development team is responsible for all the process of development, since the design, develop, test, deploy, operate, and support. To assist the building process, Netflix has developed Nebula, that is a plugin that gives support not only for building but also for testing and packaging Java applications. After the code is built and tested, the next step is to update the source code. And to do that, the teams can choose whatever Git workflow they think works better for them. And when this update happens, a Jenkins job is triggered, and this Jenkins job is configured to invoke Nebula to build and test and package the application. So it was really nice to get to know how Netflix works, how they deal with the developing, building, deploying, releasing the code, the software, and it's really nice to see how a worldwide company deals with that, because I am used to deal with like small production, small building, small releasing, and with a company of that magnitude and with the culture of freedom and responsibility. And an interesting thing is how the culture and the concepts adopted in this process, they are similar, and the content helps to ensure the culture of freedom and responsibility. And it was really nice to get to know and only ensure my willingness of working there someday.